All right, so we are here and we are here to actually address one of the questions that keeps coming to us um, from all that we do. And the question is, what does it take to be a founder? And so I'm just going to address this out of my own space, and we will most likely bring on other founders um, with other organizations throughout the spring to fully talk about this, because this is actually a really important topic to talk about. So what does it take to be a founder? It takes a lot of confidence to be a founder of something, to have it be your own and to speak the truth of what you know the truth is to be revealed, and the goals and the mission and the vision that you're hoping to accomplish, not just in your own little realm, because that's far from the lens that we have taken, but in the whole globe, literally in the whole globe. As any foundation, no matter how big or small you are, your impact is global, even if it's just in the area that you serve. And I'm saying that from deep knowledge about all that we've done as a foundation, and even to our startup as a foundation, like literally the steps we went through in becoming a foundation and a public charity, and everything that we do, literally everything that we do and everything that we offer. And I know that from other people's journey. If you look at different foundations that are based in the United States and outside of the United States, but then also foundations that are global foundations, you will see this same path or trend. It's nothing about owning your greatness. Nothing about that. It is all about owning the greatness of what can be accomplished for the good of all humanity. That is what it is. That is the truth we speak to, and the glory of God that we speak to as a faith foundation, Christian foundation. And although we're Christian, we are actually interreligious. So we support all faith traditions and we believe in interreligious dialogue. But our founding principles are actually a Christian foundation founding principle. We offer many programs, many opportunities for people to grow into their dreams and their goals. And it's not just that, like their own spirituality, their own path of giving, their own path of giving back, their own path of growth and development, whether it's secular or not, religious or not. We are here to serve the whole globe. The whole globe. That's part of who we are as a foundation. And that is one reason why we became a foundation. We have a global reach, a global impact. Some foundations only have a reach or an impact on their area as per their mission. But even though that's their mission and that's what their mission states, every foundation has a global impact. And if I'm the first one to go live to say this, I'm happy to say it. It's a truth. Every foundation's effort in what they do that's ethical has a global impact, not just regional or local impact or national impact. It helps globally. That's why we're here. That's why every foundation exists. It has I would say all three realms, even if they don't state that in their mission, and even if they state they just serve the local community. They have a local, national, and international capacity and alleviation that they serve. Even if they are only offering things within a local capacity. And I state that because if another foundation is offering something in a local capacity, if I'm not able to offer it as a foundation because of my global lens, I can refer other people to them on a local level, or I know that I still have their support in certain ways on a local level because we do things locally, nationally, and internationally. But also, I know as a foundation, if I can't reach that specific area or that specific group of people or that specific genre or that specific whatever, that another foundation can, and I can always partner with them. This is where it has a global impact. Global impact. Own the grace of foundations that are around you, whether they are new foundations or long found foundations. Seriously, because the foundations are the ones who carry everyone through everything that happens, no matter the industry, no matter the company, no matter the genre, no matter the form, no matter the country, no matter the space. When I look back at the pandemic and I look at where all the funding has come from, yes, funding has come from government. But where government could not provide funding, foundations and major organizations provided that. And major organizations received their funding from foundations. Governments, yes, but also from foundations. Own that truth and know that truth. Please. As somebody who's being asked the question, I'm telling you what it is. Whether as a foundation you give all of yourself to help push other people through a major moment of crises and despair so that they survive it and you are left depleted and then have to replenish as a foundation. Believe me, we know this. We've lived this. To now like revamping up, bringing back in more funds that may have been depleted when they could not be replenished from just you. It is an amazing blessing to be a foundation founder and owner. Literally. It is a blessing, and it's not a blessing in the way that you would think. You're thinking it's a monetary blessing, and that's not at all what I speak of. And yes, there are monetary whatevers, right? And even if there aren't monetary whatevers, we figure it out because foundations are all about giving. Even if we have to charge a fee for something so that we can give back to someone else. Foundations are part of the foundation of any culture and society. And truly, to own a foundation and to be a founder of a foundation is a blessing. And I've never spoken on this topic in the past, but it's imperative that I do now. And it is imperative because of the questions I constantly receive or the explanations or the way things come up in a conversation. As a foundation, own your greatness. As a founder, you can own your greatness, but the actual greatness is the foundation. It's the broader vision. It's not you. You already know that. Most founders already know that. And I'm speaking as a founder. We all already know that. It's not about us. It's never been about us. If it was ever about us, a foundation would never exist. The give back would never exist. The give back is all about someone else. The services we provide are all about someone else. They're not about us. They may be in alignment with what our area of expertise is, or where we are trained, or where we can lend our gifts and talents, of course. But a foundation is never about just the founder or just about the founding group. It's about the give back. It's about what we are able to do for others. It's about service. It's about us serving others. It's about our love, our kindness, and our compassion for others. That is what it is grounded in. That is the deeper truth. And until other people recognize and own that truth and can hear that truth, which I'm speaking to them now, but also like I'm fully acknowledging in my own self because I know it to be true, and the other founders that I know. Until others, and it's not even until, because we're always accomplishing our mission, you know that, whether people acknowledge it or not, or own it or not, or see it or not. But until others step into that grace, they can't fully understand what a foundation actually is and what we actually do. And it is part of our responsibility as founders to actually explain that truth, to actually explain that grace that we've been gifted with. And this isn't about a monetary grace. For many people see foundations as a monetary grace, and the greater grace is the actual humanity and divinity behind the foundation that's created and the reason why, and what's given and what's asked for, and if they charge for something, what the charges are. You know, what I mean is, like, if there's a fee for something, what the fees are and why. So that's like part number one. And then part number two, for being a foundation founder, own the truth of who you are. Own the truth of the vision. Own it and know it. And bring it forward for everyone else to see. Bring it forward for everyone else to see. Number three is, we've already talked about confidence, but number three is owning that truth for yourself and who you are. If you are a founder of a foundation, you own that truth for who you are and the truth of that foundation for who you are. You are not just separated from it. You have a connection to it. And there is a reason for that connection. So tell what it is. State what it is. Speak that truth, because the world needs to hear it. Seriously. There are not enough founders or foundations on the face of the globe. I'm telling you right now, there are not enough. And you are needed to step into your greatness and your truth of being a founder of a foundation. And remember, God equips the called. The universe equips the called. You just have to be open to receiving. That's it. Whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. And in the moments when you feel there is a low, I promise you, because I have lived it. Every single time I thought there was a low and I was like, why am I doing this? God reaffirmed why I was doing whatever I was doing and sent literal proof of why. Every single time. Every time. Do not second guess yourself and do not judge yourself as a founder. Step into the greatness of your calling as a founder and found the foundation and the mission and do it and do it. So I'm going to leave you with that. I know that was intense, especially towards the end. There's more I will say, but I'm literally truncating it because this is already kind of long. And I know people's attention span, and I can do a part 2 of this. This can be a whole series in itself. So step into your greatness and do not doubt what that is. If you have a calling on your heart to be a founder of a foundation, step into that. Reach out to me. Reach out. Reach out to other people, but also reach out to me. I'm more than happy to speak to you of the truths of being a founder. And I may end up doing a whole series on this at this point. I'm one of the only female founders of a foundation that I know. One of the only one. Only ones. Only one and only ones. And I don't see it as a competition. I see it as a give back and a collaboration and a support to everyone. So, and even if I saw it as a competition, it would be a healthy competition in some way to increase numbers of giving across the globe. So it would not be something that's, ego driven. Feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to have this conversation. Feel free to literally leave a message below if you have a question or, whatever's coming up for you. And if other people are judging you, also feel free to leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to help you through it. More than happy to. We've faced many people's criticism. I have literally suffered from personal, people's perspective of me that's not actually accurate, right? Or like many other things, many, many, many other things. So feel free to reach out. Feel free to ask the question. Feel free to leave a comment below on how much you love being a founder of a foundation or on what you're struggling through. I'm more than happy to journey with you. I'm more than happy to respond to whatever you leave and to actually get rid of this crazy, sometimes over extreme perspective that people have about founders of foundations or even foundations in themselves. Every foundation has a struggle, and so does every founder. At least one, if not multiple. Many people think, oh, everything's fine for foundations and founders. That's not actually true. On the flip side of that, many people think, oh, well, this founder, this foundation doesn't care about me. And that's not true either. There's so many untruths to it. I'm happy to debunk all of them. Happy to. More than happy to. And just as I am more than happy to be a female founder of a foundation in the middle of a pandemic, I'm more than happy to. So please feel free to reach out to us and to leave a comment below. And if you already know our foundation, we serve multiple areas, multiple populations. And we also charge different fees for different services we offer. And we also do major givebacks in certain ways. So please feel free to reach out to us. We are more than happy to discuss any part of anything with you in relation to foundations or being a founder or even being a female founder. If you're a female founder, we're even more than happy to speak with you because there are far less female founders than male founders globally. So please, please reach out to us. Leave us a message below. We're more than happy to address your concerns. And thank you for asking the questions. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for asking how to step into the grace of it. thank you for bringing up what you think the struggles and everything else are. We are grateful and thankful for them. I leave you with that. We are always here for you. Feel free to comment below. We will follow up with you. Ciao and arrivederci.